Are you working 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, in a job that you either don't like or you dislike, or you're just doing to pay the bills? Or, you know, some days you think, oh, I've done all my work and it's 3 o'clock, and you have to sit there until 5 because the boss said so. Or you might think, oh my God, I'd really love to start my own business one day. How would I ever do that? How would I jump and make the leap of faith across to my own thing that I feel so warm in my heart? Well, that's something that I actually did using the alpha brain level and theta brain level using advanced brain states.
Guys, it starts so often by trusting ourselves and our actual own ability to make things happen. So often through our conditioning, so how we get brought up, and depending on what your parents were like and the people that you've surrounded yourselves with and your friends, it can really influence whether you have this even faith in yourself to make something work, whether or not the actual idea is good or not, but sometimes just the actual ability within yourself to follow through. So we talk a lot in the program on using advanced brain states on getting your relationship with yourself right first, because once you've worked on your self-image and you've worked on your self-esteem and you've got rid of some of the shackles and the bonds that can hold you back, your belief in yourself can go up, and the way of looking at an opportunity or an idea can change. So you can go from being, well, I'm not 100% sure whether this is going to work or not. However, I think if I give it my best go, if I try this idea the best I can and see if it'll work, at least I'll have no regrets, right? Because at least I would have had an idea, and at least once in my life, I took action on something that I was passionate about, and it may or may not work out. And sometimes you might be the only one who really believes that this is a great idea or not. I remember when you were discussing that whole idea of leaving your job and starting your own business, that there were a lot of people around going, you know, are you sure about that? You know, stability, and I think it brings up things in others as well. But did you notice it?
Yeah, definitely. So for me, I was working for somebody else, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. And yes, I would finish my work at 3 o'clock because I was fast and efficient. But I had to sit there till 5, and I just really felt like that was unfair. And I'd go home to Pete, and he was trying to encourage me to start my own thing, trying to empower me. And I just felt so scared inside, thinking I couldn't do that. So it took 2 years for Pete to convince me, and for me to convince myself that I could actually do it. And at that point in time also, the workplace was getting really ugly behavior. Like, it was almost forcing me out. Like, I just didn't want to be there anymore. And you might feel this in your current position, in your work role. Like, you just don't really like the people that you're working with. You don't like the content of the work. You're not passionate about it anymore. So like, this is all the feelings and emotions that were coming up for me. And then I finally did. I started my own business, and we grew it. Within 5 years, we grew an insurance business, and like, we'd never look back ever now.
And it's this ability to you act, and then you're using all of the practical steps. You know, we have a vision board. We focused on our goals on the screen of the mind.
Yeah.
Rox would go each day down through the alpha state into her mental workroom. We call it the workshop of the mind. It's like the action center of your brain, where you envision and you come up with the ideas and you help to start to manifest the reality that you want. And when I look back now at the journey, you know, from that huge moment of, will I even be able to get my own clients and run my own insurance brokerage, to 5 years later, having multiple offers for the sale of that business, having come so far. I mean, 5 years sounds like a long time, but to be able to exit that business and successfully sell it at an amount that was able to set us up for the rest of our life, all started with sitting there in the office at 3 o'clock while the boys go off because they can leave because they're the boss, and you just had to sit there in case someone rang for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That moment, those moments when you're uncomfortable and you're on the edge of going, you know what, I don't think I should have to put up with this in my life. That moment is a moment of breakthrough. You could be on the edge of something great when you're at those moments of discomfort and you're thinking, this just doesn't feel right within me. We're going to really talk more about unfolding and tapping into your natural spark, purpose, potential. There's so much ability inside us. There's so many things we are capable of if we will just give ourselves permission to do it. And it's something anyone can do, right?
Anyone can do this. I used it every morning and night before I went to bed, and I visualized and I used the alpha techniques that we teach to get myself into that game state of consciousness. And it helped me elevate my consciousness. It helped me raise my vibration, and it helped me, you know, chase the dreams and goals that I had on my vision board. And like we have been starting to achieve all of these great things, and we still use it day to day now. And like Awakening Education was born through the alpha techniques. So, you know, we wanted to have an impact and help other people around the world, and spread the love and spread these beautiful techniques so you can have, you know, an awesome, uplifting life and a fulfilled life from the heart with purpose, you know. So super exciting stuff. If you want to learn more, you can click the link below, or you can find us on social media or our awakening.education website, and we'll look forward to seeing you there.